I have your attention, please. It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
No introduction, now let's start the lesson. I treated the pen and pad with care like a business mogul with large investments. Any test I passed the bar assessment. I've been a student to the game, so for this one it's just a sparring session. Dolo, shooting free throws, shadow boxing, training, custom motto, solid doctrine, playing possum, ringside weighing my options. Win some, lost some, but the motion constant. And I go toe to toe with my reflection. My sparring partner is guiding the ropes of the gate to heaven. I know, no, don't take it serious, it's just the bar. I only flip the vision when I spar. Sparring session, let's go. Nationwide, trying to spread my reach. Another bar, another figure of speech. Ride out. Nationwide, trying to spread my reach. Another bar, another figure of speech. Alright, let's keep it moving. Look, I dare a nigga to try to flex. Swear I seen it 1,000 times. My recollection tell me they ain't ready. Fuck it, I ain't even got a rhyme and it still flow. Like fuck it, I can rap without the beat. With earplugs in my ear holes and still kill it. And I don't even like to brag like this. Most of the time I just rap my shit. Cause what's understood don't need to be explained. I ain't even had to do it, just wanted to put niggas back in their lane. One time for the home team, one time for BSM, one time for Nationwide. We all play above the rim. It's still sharper than steel. The real salute the real. We all play on the field. You already know the deal. Taking it back to 9-9 and left the tag on it. Like fuck a metaphor, let me just swag on it. And this ain't nothing, I'm just sparring. Filling up the margin, smoother than margarine. Never bet against a tough bargain. That type of wager, they can't beat the odds. If I don't kill it, I double back after the fact until the reaper calls. Hello? Yeah, you got your vocals right. Trial and error for the sparring session. Put one in the air like yeah. One time. Just wait for it. No limits. No bounds. Yeah. I fell off, but I couldn't blame nobody but my damn self. Foolish. Should've never let pride turn down some damn help. And now I'm picking up the puzzle pieces, thinking what's the reason. Should've been more strategic, taking a straight line. Should've took the scenic. Yeah. In other words, that's that fork in the road. Real chop, even a fortunate fold. It's a cold premise I chose to write without no filter on it. Forward progress, no hindered motion. Once the cloak lifts, all you hear is what really matters. Once the loyalty is broken, it's hard to recapture. And that's the reason I don't trust words, I trust patterns. Why? Cause in due time we shall see. Yeah, man, bear with me one time, man. If I switch topics and whatnot, this is gonna be straight what I'm feeling right now, you know? Yeah, I made decisions in my life that I still pay for now. And after all these years, sometimes I think how could one decision shift the narrative? Figured after all of these years, somehow I could get a grip. Tell them breathe on that. They don't wanna see you change, they like, please go back. But if I change for better, then what's the use? Butterflies never envy caterpillars, they accept stage 2, cool. Yeah, same stance, just a different approach. Doors open with a vision to hope. But I swear that it's not all what it seems like. Cause after the change, often the doubt kicks in with a green light. Then you start to ponder, was it really worth it? Like, do you trust the process, or was it a phase when the feeling was urgent? In due time we shall see. But let me V-E-N-T. Mouthpiece stabbing the mic. When I spar, bring a pad to the fight. Throwing bombs, big nab in his height. But let me get off that. Tell him about the time that it takes. After redemption, it's a process. We finally escape, but it's better now than later. Did myself a favor before I hit rock bottom. Bet you I fall into some paper. Let me get off that. I'm tripping. My mind cluttered with all kind of shit, and half of it I can't mention. Tell him about it though. Listen, I did this for the art form, and it's running through my veins. Had to let it out, couldn't let it clap for him. All hell, look at me now though. Picture me down low. How can I drown, bro? I've been holding this crown. This ain't no clown show. Yeah. One time. Like that. Ride out.
Life is what it is. No time for half stepping. I'ma go and get it. My goals, I see them, and I go out. You all in. Life ain't promise and the grind don't stop. Up early in the morning, I'm the first to hit the block. Cause I'm all in, and we all in. Are you all in? Cause they all in. My eyes on the prize, you can see it in my face. I ain't playing with these niggas, I ain't got no time to waste. Cause I'm all in, and we all in. Are you all in? Cause they all in. You see, my people, they raised me on hard work, man. Yo, dedication, determination. Okay, them the tools for success. That's right. You gotta be all in out here in this game. Cause these people ain't gonna give you nothing. Mason Dixon. Mama told me, son, keep God first and go and get it then. Spread your message to the world, take off boy just like the wind. Do it then, go and win. Stand up tall just like a man. Out the door and day I win and they ain't really seen me since. Focus on my goals, hard work, it's gonna take me there. Determination to keep on going when this world ain't playing fair. Stop and stare, take a seat, this history in the making, man. Real life, girl, God, kill me if I'm faking damn. Top of the mountain where I'm going and I'm coming fast. Pedal to the metal, I'm 1,000 mashing on the gas. Praying I don't crash cause I'm blowing through these red lights. Put down the drugs cause I had to get my head right. Now I'm seeing clear and I'm ready to attack the globe. 12 gauge flow, I get back and let the burst explode. Get in my way, stand in my lane and get ran over. I'm Mason Dixon, big dog, homie. Life ain't promise and the grind don't stop. Up early in the morning, I'm the first to hit the block. Cause I'm all in, and we all in. Are you all in? Cause they all in. My eyes on the prize, you can see it in my face. I ain't playing with these niggas, I ain't got no time to waste. Cause I'm all in, and we all in. Are you all in? Cause they all in. They told me watch your fake friends, do your shit yourself. Stay on your knees, pray to God, he'll supply your help. Don't put no trust in man, they'll fail you every time. Stay on your grind in due time, blow blow up like a mine. Tomorrow ain't promised, so I gotta get this here today. Learn from my mistakes and keep that nonsense about my way. Don't see the hate, but I love the hate. I need the hate to motivate and keep me on my way. Umbrella for my rainy days. Keep pushing, I ain't never gonna stop. While the mother boys yelling 86 a red rock. I was plotting my plot, just waiting for the date for me to bomb on these niggas, so I guess it is the day. Paid the price for the game, staying strong like my name. From whence I came, so I gotta bring the pain. Doing my thing, fuck the fame, I want the cash, dawg. Glenn County 3, 2, 1, I'm about to blast. Life ain't promising the grind don't stop. Up early in the morning, I'm the first to hit the block. Cause I'm all in, and we all in. Are you all in? Cause they all in. My eyes on the prize, you can see it in my face. I ain't playing with these niggas, I ain't got no time to waste. Cause I'm all in, and we all in. Are you all in? Cause they all in.
What's going on? What's going on, man? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to Live from the Goddamn Cave. Y'all know who it is. It's Boss Busy in the building. Kind of skimp, kind of early, so you know I play a little bit of music. What up, L. Dot? Chloe in the building. We got a stranger in the building. Is that Carla in the building? What's going on, Carla? How you doing? My condolences to I can't remember if you said it was your brother, nephew, uncle who passed away. Definitely will be in my prayers. Yeah, holler at me if you need me. Thought you just disappeared off the face of the earth. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. I decided to do a live today, man. I just got some things on my mind, on my chest, and I just want to just talk about it. Some things that just sit there and just won't leave your head, so you gotta throw it up. But if you haven't read the description, we're gonna be talking about pride. Pride, boy, pride. I'm gonna just say this once. Link in the chat. Telephone number in the chat. If you want to come up here, y'all know what it is. I ain't gotta repeat myself with that. Y'all know how I rock. We're gonna be talking about pride. And I think this is gonna be a great discussion for several reasons. I'm just ask you this. Have you ever been in any type of situation? Friend, family member, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, and boss, co-employee, whatever. And they did something to you. They did something to you that was fucked up. No matter what it was, they was in the wrong. And then the situation didn't get resolved at that point. You know, you have a conversation with a couple of friends or somebody that you confide in, and they ask you to be the bigger person. Have that ever happened to you? That shit happens to me all the goddamn time. Why is it the innocent person has to be the bigger person? Pride. We're going to talk about this shit today. But in the meantime, between time, we're going to play some music. Remember, I said I wasn't going to say it again. Holler at me. If y'all want to talk about it, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. We're going to play another one from the homie Mason Dixon. This is called Anxiety. I fucks with this song right here, man. It's real dope. Y'all check it out.
Here you a big grown hoe, 25, 30 years old. You blaming your mother and your father for your shortcoming. Don't you realize that you are now the master of your destiny? And if you as a grown person want to continue to blame the white man, blame your father, blame your mother, blame the educator. I had a bad teacher. I went to that dumb school over there. I was in reform. I went to jail. I went to here. Every place you've been is school. And if you learn what you're supposed to learn, you come out of wherever you've been with a determination to become your own master.
Why should I strive to set the crooked straight? Despite despair, cause life ain't fair. To wake up one day and find my whole life a dream. Cause all things fall down, balancing goals off a triple beam. Why should I strive to set the crooked straight? Despite despair, cause life ain't fair. To wake up one day and find my whole life a dream. Cause all things fall down, balancing goals off a triple beam. All hail the Führer, I give it to you purer. I deliver a category longer than the Mississippi River. A true reflection of life like a broken mirror. Into the mind of the captivated. Excellent raps, I made it, that leaves you all captivated. Wondering how I did it. Divine lyrics, you can feel it deep down in your spirit. A jump for joy with power to raise the dead. With ancient spells, 40 cow shells that a noodle. Your Ndula, Abogata, cocaine rocker. I even was a cold-hearted robber. Silk the shocker, a charger to the game, nigga. He wanted it all out of life, but he died with his fame, nigga. It's a shame, nigga. We stuck in the ghetto with dreams of doing better. Schemes to stack cheddar, running to the grave. We dug with our own shovel. When will it end? Is there a heaven after this life? I caught so much hell trying to live right. Posted up on all-night flights, running these American streets. Why should I strive to set the crooked straight? Despite despair, cause life ain't fair. To wake up one day and find my whole life a dream. Cause all things fall down, balancing goals off a triple beam. Why should I strive to set the crooked straight? Despite despair, cause life ain't fair. To wake up one day and find my whole life a dream. Cause all things fall down, balancing goals off a triple beam. Looking at my baby girl, anxiety driving me crazy. Overthink raising in this cold world. My old girl, I pray for her too, cause something's going on. I had to be strong for so long, and I ain't halfway through my journey. Them devils tried to learn me, tried to burn me in the fucking streets. I asked my homie to hold me down and I almost drowned. My girl in a hospital bed, tools all over her fucking head. I watched her die 4 times tonight. This can't be our life, we don't deserve this. On the lips I laid a kiss. Misery for me is more than a word. The things we absorb in this cold world. I should've listened to my old girl. Grandma, I'm sorry if my soul burned. You the only one that remains strong. Talking to her over the phone, asking for understanding. I took too many chances living with the work, riding through Camden.
My apologies. My apologies. Start my motherfucking Wi-Fi, man. The shit was acting kind of retarded and shit. And I wasn't even thinking. So the song that I want to play for y'all tonight. And when I restarted, I came here like, yo, dumbass. Don't you know you live right now? So y'all please forgive me. All right. Chloe, you say that ain't never happened to you? So nobody asked you to be the bigger person when you was an innocent party? Then I got a fucking question. Why that shit always happen to me? If anybody can relate, holla at your boy, man. Holla at your boy. Again, my apologies, man. I ain't mean to do that. But I was wondering why it's taking this video so damn long to download. And I went and looked. And it said, I have no internet. So I went and restarted my Wi-Fi box. And it took a second. It ain't take long as I thought it was going to be. So I'm back. Who we got in the building? We got Quest Man in the building, man. What's going on, man? Quest Man in the building. One long time no see, man. How you doing, brother? Yeah, man. I'm in the building, man. We doing a little in the cave tonight. We talking about pride, people. We talking about pride. That was once always related to a man. Nope. Women got pride too. I deal with it a lot. And sometimes you have to wonder if you are upset with somebody, whether you're the guilty or innocent party, do you be the bigger person? Well, let's ask Chloe, because Chloe done stepped in the building. What's going on, Chloe?
I know you saw my laughing emoji, damn it.
No, I came back to the computer and I had to get right to it. What laughing emoji?
So what he said, no, that ain't never happened to me.
Oh, I got you.
Choked.
My fault.
Choked. Choked.
Asshole. So let me ask you, Chloe.
Every time.
Every time? Okay. Why you think it's like that?
Be the bigger person. Fuck the bigger person.
Wouldn't you tell your kids that, Chloe?
Would I tell? I'm already grown. Ain't nobody raising me no more.
No. I said, wouldn't you tell your kids that?
I tell my kids, if you don't want to be somebody's friend, walk away. That's what I say.
What kind of fucking lesson is that, Chloe?
If you don't want to be associated with somebody, walk away.
What if it's a good friend of theirs and they just got into a spat, some type of argument?
If the person don't want to be associated with somebody, they got whatever reasons, walk away.
No, Chloe. It doesn't work like that.
You don't beg them to stay.
No, well, what I'm saying is, okay, so a situation happened. Neither one of them talked about it. They just walked away from each other mad. But they care about each other. But neither one of them want to say, I'm sorry. Or really, the guilty person should say, I'm sorry. But they won't. So let's say, for instance.
I missed the part where you said I care.
What if it was your child's fault? What would you tell her then?
The man up.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. I just wanted to make sure you was fucking human. See, there's some fucking blood running through your damn veins, Chloe. Goddamn.
No, I said I got ice in my. She told me I got ice in my veins because I don't care. I'm too old. If I don't want to be your friend, go away. Leave me alone. You're begging everybody to be your friend.
You sound like Lorraine. What up, Lorraine? What up, Rennie? What's up, Cuzzo? You are hell. You are something else.
No, you just catching me at the right time.
I guess
she waited 2 months. She waited 2 months. Don't make me go there now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you care about the other person, then go do what you got to do. How'd you say it? Handle your business, okay? If you don't care, walk away. Now, if they want to keep it going and start making up all the extra drama, do whatever you feel like it. It's on you because it's your pillow. You got to lay your head on at night.
Well, what I'm speaking on, Chloe, is this somebody that you're friends with, or maybe a family member, a spouse, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that you've known all your life. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about somebody that you just met recently. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that you actually truly care about.
If it's somebody that's going to be in your life forever, like your blood family, right. You can't force your blood family. You try to make the amends. If it still don't work out, then you can't force it.
Okay, cool.
Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
You know, if you're dealing with two people that are being on the up and up, which the world don't create people like that no more. But anyway, you know, then you go and no, I said two people, not one. Then you go and you try to make amends. If the other person's not willing to step up to that same plate, you can't make them.
But you're absolutely right. But in your mind and in your heart, this is a family member that you care about. And of course, let's say you're right, it's their fault. And they never reached out to you. Because I've been there. Yeah. I got some family members that I haven't talked to in a while because of something they did. And I know I wasn't wrong. And it's been years. But at the same time, I still love my family. How long can you go like that with your family?
I don't have that answer.
Person. No.
I don't have that answer, but I can tell you right now, and I ain't ashamed of it, put my business out there. My brother and I have been estranged for a couple of decades. And where I'm at right now, he lives here too, in this same city. All of us went out to eat. Now, my sister did the appropriate thing. She says, I'm letting you know they're all going to be there. So that way it gave me the opportunity to decide if I wanted to go or not. I showed up. I didn't see my brother come up from behind. He come up, he put his arm around me. He goes, hey, Cassie, what's up? I said, hey, what's up? That was the extent of our conversation, and we moved on. So you ain't got to show hate. I mean, because what I'm saying is in the past, 2 decades ago and here and there along the way, we've tried to spark that conversation, but some wounds are too deep. And it's just best in our situation, we leave it on the courteous level. Yes. If I found out somebody did something to my brother, even though I could say I can't stand that man, but that better not mean that somebody else is going to come do something to my brother and I'm not going to go do something about it.
So the love never disappears. You just choose not to just talk about the shit unless they bring it to you with an apology, correct?
At this point, I don't think an apology would work that way, but yeah, I mean, basically. I mean, there's just...
No, you're right. We just talked about it the other day. Well, apologies is not enough.
That's because, like I've said before, I'm the type of person that if something was said or did to somebody, no matter what, and it was deliberate, then you can't apologize for it because you purposely did that. If it was misunderstanding, that's different.
Absolutely. And that's what I always say. If I say it or if I do it, God damn it, I shouldn't have to apologize because I fucking meant it. Now, if it hurts your feelings, I apologize for hurting your feelings, but I will not apologize for what the hell I said because I said it and I meant it. So I understand where you're coming from when you said that.
Exactly. And I feel like when somebody says something to me, if you said it because you felt it, why are you apologizing for it? Now, if you said it because you were under the wrong pretenses, because, maybe somebody else told you something and you had the wrong impression, I get it then. Okay, I'll accept your apology because you were stupid and you listened to somebody else, but okay. But like I said, but when it comes to blood, I mean, like I said, I can't stand the man, but I'm going to still go defend him because I do love him. I'm just loving him from over there.
You can't stand your brother. Wow. Hey, I respect that though. You keep it 100.
I mean, Lord, I don't even know how old I am now, but I graduated in 85 and the dispute happened when I was in the 8th grade. Okay. So that's a long time ago.
Right.
But through the years, yes. Have we celebrated Christmas together, birthdays and things? Yeah. But we just, through the years, yes, we just grown farther and farther apart. So unless the man comes up to me and says, look, I'm sorry, I made you lie to my wife, and my wife hates you now, that's the only apology I could take.
You know you can't leave this earth, or it's not good to leave this earth with a grudge in your heart. You know that, right?
It's not a grudge, because I still would go defend him.
But you haven't forgiven.
I don't know the definition, to be honest with you, of forgiveness like that. And I mean seriously, and I don't mean that in a joking, sarcastic way. I really don't. God didn't put that in my brain to understand it, because if you meant to do something, I don't understand how you do forgiveness there. I can get past it and it's not going to eat at me, so I'm not holding a grudge on it. But, you know, like I said, in our situation, that's what it boiled down to. He married his high school sweetheart. I said something to her. It was the truth. He made me come back and lie to her and tell her that I lied when I didn't lie. And it's been something that's never been dealt with since 1987 or whenever the hell they got married. I don't remember. They got married 89, I think, something like that, you know.
Goodness. Okay, I don't feel bad about my situation. Mine ain't been up for like 3 years.
I still got a Christmas present.
Hey, sit tight, man. Let me play this request that I got from my cousin. Here we go again.
Why do we tolerate all this disrespect? We had enough of it, we so done with that. Killing my brothers, sisters, we over that. Another incident, like here we go again. Here we go, here we go. Like here we go again. Here we go, here we go. Like here we go again. Here we go, here we go. Like here we go again. Like here we go again.
First it was Ahmad, then Brianna, then they murdered George. Try switching places, how would you feel if they murdered yours? Now we burning stores, my people hurt to the core. We just can't take it no more. Our freedom's what we fighting for. Ain't no right or wrong, you gon' have to fight us all. We not in this fight alone. Reparations fighting for the cause. Our president can give a fuck. He racist and he beating us. He's evil, he's a demon. He deceiving, he misleading us.
Me on my neck. Why do we tolerate all this disrespect? We had enough of it, we so done with that. Killing my brothers, sisters, we over that. Another incident, like here we go again. Here we go, here we go. Like here we go again. Here we go, here we go. Like here we go again. Here we go, here we go. Like here we go again. Like here we go again.
All of the fighting, all of the looting, and y'all got a lot to complain. All of the rioting, y'all be shooting, we won't be taking the blame. But we are changing the game, we making sure that we treated the same. All of the pain no longer remain. Please don't think this is a game. It's too many names, it's too many memories dealing with pain. I do not wanna come out of my frame. No picture is perfect, so hear what I'm saying. So all of that faking, pretending, don't keep up that energy. Y'all niggas really be killing me. I hope that you're feeling me. We been so livid, we ready to end it. Ain't no more killing my niggas.
Me on my neck. Why do we tolerate all this disrespect? We had enough of it, we so done with that. Killing my brothers, sisters, we over that. Another incident, like here we go again. Here we go, here we go. Like here we go again. Here we go, here we go. Like here we go again. Here we go, here we go. Like here we go again. Like here we go again.
Rest in peace to Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland, Eric Garner, Philando Castile, Trayvon Martin, and everybody that lost their life to the racial injustice that we face every day. Remember, Black Lives Matter.
Like here we go again.
Body to beat global. And we ain't playing with you.
All right. That was Here We Go Again, requested by my cousin Rainy. So I see we got a bunch of assholes in this goddamn crowd over here, boy. Because I just see Legend
See, now
say
you need to
sorry.
apologize to every one of them because they're your supporters.
Hey, we keep it real over here. Shit. You asshole, you asshole. I've been called an asshole all my damn life. And I don't
I
feel
think
like
I
I'm an
called that
asshole.
5 minutes ago.
Hey, Chloe, you gotta wear that name proudly because that's just what you. Shit.
No, I'm honest.
You
Now, to be
blunt
honest,
too.
yeah.
It's a
But
difference from being honest and blunt. You honest, you can lay the load a little lighter, but when you blunt, you say, man, I don't give a fuck how you feel, right or wrong.
Exactly. I will say this though. I was thinking while your music was playing. Okay, as far as me and my brother go, I don't think there's a need for forgiveness. I think that we just because all the years has passed, we're at the level that we're at. But I'm the type that, you know, kind of like my mama used to say, like when you put your kids, you know, how you get them parents, they say, I'm gonna give you to the count of 5. Well, you done gave them to the count of 5 but keep doing whatever they was doing wrong. Why are you giving them to the count of 5? And I kind of feel like that as an adult. You know, if you apologize and you forgive, and you apologize and you forgive, you're just giving them those opportunities to do things over. So you kind of, with family, like I said, you can't divorce family. So with he and I, it's like, okay, I'm not holding it against him, but I'm not going to get close to him either to allow myself to get into a situation. And he ain't trying to get close to me. So, it's, you know, it's all good.
Like,
He does, but okay.
Carlos, I'm a firm believer that I apologize enough to my mom and dad. I ask for forgiveness, and now it's on them to do the same. Damn, Carla, what the hell you did to your mom and dad? You must be did some heavy shit that they haven't forgave you yet. Jeez.
Some people don't understand sometimes, that's all.
I mean, I understand when something is done wrong and the person who did wrong steps up to the plate and apologizes. And I respect it 100%. If they don't forgive, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? Because if I genuinely and heartfelt gave you a heartfelt apology and you don't forgive me, there's nothing else I can do. My soul is clear. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that.
Yeah.
But what I'm talking about is when there's an argument and no, even though there's a guilty party and there's an innocent party, it always seems like the innocent party is the one who has to be the bigger person when the guilty party just got too much pride to say, I'm sorry.
I said I'd take the pride. I told you last night, I take the pride title. I don't care. Because let me say it like this. I've never heard anybody tell me in my life to be the bigger person until I got online. That's where I heard it all. These people online talking about, you need to be the bigger person. Well, you know what? I'm tired of being the bigger person. I'm tired of getting my toes stepped on. I feel like if my conscience is clear, I'm clear. And, you know, especially online, you never know when you're dealing with the psychopathic type of person online. Okay? Hey, Jackie's on here.
Yeah, Jackie, how you doing, Jackie? Welcome, Jackie. Jackie says,
Jackie's my lady. She teaches me about forgiveness. Yes, she tries.
Yeah, keep pushing the goddamn issue, Jackie. Jackie says, forgiving is not saying what you did was okay, so go ahead and walk over me. Nor is it playing the, I think that's matriarch, enjoying the performance of forgiving people because martyr. I fucked that all up, didn't it? Yeah, martyr. Enjoying the performance of forgiving people because it perpetuates our victim role. Jackie, come up here and holler at me about that, man. Because you just said some shit. You just said some real deep shit.
She might not be. Hey, boss,
okay,
she might be taking care of her mom. She might. I don't know if she can come on right now. If she does, good. But
yeah, I would love for you to break that down because hey, that shit right there was deep. Even though I fucked up a word you said, but yeah.
She does. That's why I said Jackie and I talk a lot that we don't even put online because it ain't. We friends. Her husband and my husband going through the same medical issues, things like that. So we talked a lot. But that's what I'm saying. I know right now she takes care of her mother. She sits in on our lives and she types. She can't always talk because if mother's trying to go to sleep, she ain't trying to wake her back up.
Right. Understood. All right. Well, we're going to go into another jam. I definitely appreciate you for sliding through. We're going to keep the show going.
I got to hop off here. You know what I got to do.
Go handle your business. I know what you finna do because I just seen somebody go live. put something up. So I know you probably seen it too.
No, I didn't. I already told you I was going live.
All right. Well, I'll be there for that.
Heads up. I'll go look. Give me
I know you will.
Damn. Y'all take care.
All right. All right. Be easy.
Body to be global. Hey, we ain't playing with you.
I know that hindsight is 20/20, and my sight is getting blurry. We short on time that was given to us. Life is hard, but I'm living through it. And it's a God, but sometimes make you wonder why he put us through it. My grandma had a fucking tumor. They told me she was about to die. So blow a nigga about to lose it. Who lives or die? I don't understand why. And I need a little time for my mind. I just need a rewind. Why can't everything just be fine? Why the love once you taking gotta be mine? And when you took Lex, we could see the sign. I still feel it wasn't time to have an open mind. Now we won't know the date and we won't know the time. But this thing on my wrist, it can hold it fine. I need an overtime. Think I just broke the rewind. I got a request for more time. If I could rewind time, I would go back in time, rewrite a couple lines, speak everything that's on my mind. Make sure my grandma, she doing fine. Give Lex a little more time, a little focus on my rhymes. Only if I could rewind time, I would bring the good people back. I would cut our people some slack, but I never would change the fact that I'm black. So what my timepiece?
I wish I knew what I know now. I would've stopped living so fast and slowed down. I wouldn't never grip no gun and bust rounds. I wouldn't never sold one drug. I live low ground. I wouldn't hit. I made straight A's and be proud. I wouldn't never start fucking drinking and smoking loud. I live with so many damn regrets. My past is a mess. I look at my timepiece. I only got seconds left. My pain I suppress. I self-medicate, it's like I'm boxing death. I'm a heavyweight while I'm breathing, Holmes. I'ma get it straight cause I can't right my wrongs. At heaven's gates, tears flow down my face as I dream chase. I ain't got time to spare, no minute to waste. Sound of that clock tick making me mad cause I wanna rewind it back and have a talk with my dad. If I could rewind time, I would go back in time, rewrite a couple lines, speak everything but my mind would. Make sure my loved ones are doing fine. I'm running out of time. I'm blessed when that sunrise. Only if I can rewind time. Only if I could. I would bring good people back. I would cut our people some slack. But I would never change the fact that I'm black. So what my timepiece?
Must value her at her proper worth. Take the time to prioritize what comes first. Every moment lost is a moment that can't be reclaimed. So ashamed, react as if you don't know her name. Women call her father time. We say mother nature. See the signs and symbols through faces. She surely take you through a 24,000 year end sun cycle. Witness the reincarnation, hasten we call Michael. The supreme in the flesh. Dreams are manifest through confirmation in fact. In fact, I feel blessed. See many obsessed, feeding forces of unrest. Yet, obey your thirst is what they suggest. Material wise, bring side demise through the technological advancement. You think that we would rise, but to the opposite, view it microscopic. All this bullshit, we need to stop it.
If I could rewind time, I would go back in time, rewrite a couple lines, speak everything that's on my mind. Make sure my grandma, she doing fine. Give Lex a little more time, a little focus on my rhymes. Only if I could rewind time, I would bring the good people back. I would cut our people some slack, but I never would change the fact that I'm black. So what my timepiece? So what my timepiece? I would bring the good people back. I would cut our people some slack, but I never would change the fact that I'm black. So what my timepiece?
That was Timepiece. And I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat know who requested that. Little sister Carla. Tonight we talking about pride. And pride can ruin a lot of relationships. But the question that arose in my head, just thinking about it, when someone has pride or too much pride to admit when they're wrong, to apologize when they're wrong. I can't speak on the person who was the innocent party and people expect for them to step up to the plate and make things better. I can't hold them accountable for nothing, to be honest with you. But for the person that actually knows deep in their heart, which they probably won't admit to it, that they're wrong, does that mean that they don't care about the friendship or the relationship enough? I ain't even gonna say enough. They just don't care. They rather put pride, hold a pride above the friendship. Isn't that what that means? Correct me if I'm wrong. Put the number in the chat, the link in the chat as well. So if you want to come up here and talk about it, feel free to do so. But I'm gonna check the chat, see what y'all talking about. But that's how I see things, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will take that step as the innocent party and say, you know what, man, fuck all that shit. Look, it is what it is. You said what you said. I felt this type of way. We're going to put it behind us. I really don't feel like that's the best way to handle anything. Because at the end of the day, that person who did that, who actually stood up and was a man or a woman about the situation, you just got bullied in a sense. That's how I see it. Oh, who talking about some curry goat? Goddamn it, I want some curry goat. Give me some goddamn curry goat, Lorraine. Goddamn, man. Shit. Yep, Chloe, you see it. Flawless. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, LA live too. Everybody seems like they're going live right now. All right, so link in the chat. I want to play a song. Song I did today, actually. And you know what the name of the song is, right? It's called Pride. You goddamn right. This is an exclusive. Y'all check out my new goddamn exclusive shit. This shit pretty fucking dope. Check it out.
Break it off, another hot explosive mix.
I know as a man, I got pride, and I damn sure know nowadays women got pride too.
Trail snap.
But when it comes to a friendship that's worth something, man, sometimes you gotta think about it. Is it really worth it? Don't throw that shit away over some bullshit, man. Real shit. We all got pride, but it don't matter. Just take a look at the situation, be better. Nobody wanna let up. Everybody feeling fed up. We some competitor. Nobody can say we regular. We all got pride, but it don't matter. It don't matter. They let that shit go pimpin'. It really don't matter. We some competitor. Nobody can say we regular. Let the pride take us out. Oh no, we cannot do that. Screw that. I'm like a Rubik's Cube. You cannot do that. This beef is really so foolish. I think that we really knew that. But this is where I'm confused. Nobody won't make a move. I'm a man and I know the rule. Put aside my little attitude and I do what I gotta do. It ain't nothing I gotta prove. I respectfully came at you at an angle you ain't approved. You became a stranger I knew. I noticed you changed your move, but I guess you thought it was clue. I don't get it. What is you doing? You can't tell me that I was rude. And you know me, I'm not a fool. And you know I play by the rule. I'm the realest and I can prove. From the music up to the movie, together we never lose. How we went to beefing from cooling to shits and when we was groovy. You don't see it, but pimp, we lose it. I'm done with all the confusion. Can't look at me as a nuisance. And I prove it in all my music. Be the bigger man, now I can't do it. We all got pride, but it don't matter. Just take a look at the situation, be better. Nobody wanna let up. Everybody feeling fed up. We some competitor. Nobody can say we regular. We all got pride, but it don't matter. It don't matter. They let that shit go pimpin'. It really don't matter. We some competitor. Nobody can say we regular. Hey man, all that pride, man, we gotta put it to the side, man. It's a greater cause and a bigger picture, man, that's being painted right before your eyes. Don't be the destruction of that beautiful artwork, baby. Yeah.
What in Sam Hill is y'all talking about in this chat? Who's boss man? Who boss man? What is y'all talking about? Damn right on some Curry Group. But that was Pride, man. You know, hopefully y'all checked it out. Hopefully y'all like it. I'm gonna play it again because I love that shit. That shit was dope. That shit was super fucking dope to me. And it's real shit. Yeah, man. Everybody got pride. Down to the kids. That's why there's such thing as called competition. Nobody wants to be a loser in life. Some people accept the bad things in life. Not me. I get mad. I should have seen me today. I couldn't even go to work today. Stinking ass fucking dog. Stinking ass fucking dog. Yeah. But anyway. Well, I'm going to play that shit again. Matter of fact, fuck it. I'm going to play that shit again. Damn that shit.
I know as a man, I got pride. And I damn sure know nowadays, women got pride too.
Trail snap.
But when it comes to a friendship that's worth something, man, sometimes you gotta think about it. Is it really worth it? Don't throw that shit away over some bullshit, man. Real shit. We all got pride, but it don't matter. Just take a look at the situation, be better. Nobody wanna let up. Everybody feeling fed up. We some competitor. Nobody can say we regular. We all got pride, but it don't matter. It don't matter. They let that shit go pimpin'. It really don't matter. We some competitor. Nobody can say we regular. Let the pride take us out. Oh no, we cannot do that. Screw that. I'm like a Rubik's Cube. You can't undo that. This beef is really so foolish. I think that we really knew that. But this is where I'm confused. Nobody will make a move. I'm a man and I know the rules. Put aside my little attitude and I do what I gotta do.
Mm-hmm. Y'all know why I stopped that, right? Y'all know why I stopped that, right? Yeah.
I was behind. I thought he finished playing. I thought the song was over.
Say that again?
I thought the song was over.
It was. I decided to play it again, but you good. So holla at the people in case y'all didn't know who's on the phone. Y'all know it's my goddamn goon. Y'all know who it is. What's going on, sis?
I was reading the chat, and the reading was saying that he needs some Brother Goon cooking. And I thought, okay, let me come up with something. And then I looked at it again, and I thought, no, she want me to call. That's what she I said, I don't know. And then somebody said, he's calling you. Who? Brought me a phone? Okay. So what happened is that my phone rang with my sister in L.A. And she just had a silly story to tell me, so I missed out.
It's all good, but guess what though? Watch this right here. Watch this right here. Hold on. Let me remove this from the screen. Yeah, we got Cousin Rena in the goddamn building as well. What going on?
I thought you could use two goons.
You sound low, cuz. Come closer to the phone.
Let me see if I can get you out my.
Huh?
Get you off the mic.
We can hardly hear
Can you
you.
hear me now?
Hey, God damn it. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I still can't hear.
We
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you. I can't hear you.
Well, we can hear you.
We can hear you. We hear you.
So, Lorraine, I'm going to let you
Let
go ahead and
Lorraine go ahead and
Yeah, we're going to let Lorraine go ahead and speak her piece. Hopefully that's what you came up here for. Goodness gracious. Go ahead, Lorraine.
I was listening to a replay and heard something spoken of that I had spoken about, as far as the sisters reacting to Grandmaster Jay, like he's a teen idol or something. I met him personally. The man is very sensitive, and the key thing is that he's a man. He's an alpha male. And with all the sisters jumping around, waving pom-poms in the air, all eyes on GMJ, in fact for life, and yada, 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 how many of them could have a decent conversation with him? Everybody's not a scholar. Everybody doesn't have to have a degree. But are you intelligent enough? Are you willing enough to have a 5-minute conversation, with him? He's not an idol. And he doesn't want to be bothered with foolishness. And I don't believe that half the people that say they support him, they got 10 toes down, boots on the ground, will last 2 minutes in a room with him because they don't have any substance to them. They're following the leader. They're following an illusion. He's not an illusion. Major TV talked about how sensitive the man is. He is. And he's very touchy-feely. He operates on a vibratory tone that everybody can't deal with. And so it's like, stop playing games, stop playing high school games, stop being the rah-rah crowd, and be about something. What do you have intelligent enough to talk to him about? You can't come in there waving pom-poms and sticking your behind. It's not all about music and dance all the time, but that helps our spirit. We needed that when he first got locked up. And so I've gotten to the point where I always saw him as a man, but now I know for sure that he is. He's an alpha male, and he's not playing. He's not playing, and nobody can play with him.
So,
and I wanted to get that off my chest.
So and I want to make sure I understand what you're saying. So, what you're saying is there's a lot of people who idolize him for the wrong reasons, because a lot of people might be looking at him because he's just a public figure, and they're not really focusing on what he stands for. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. And I feel like, like everybody says, if the shoe fits, wear it. And see, during the little thing, the word was, people need to stop saying, that Grandmaster Jay, we're worshiping Grandmaster Jay. We're just proud of what he's done. He's done so much. He's such and such and so and so. See, that's their imagination running away with them. This man is on a real mission.
All right.
And he ain't playing. Like you guys. He ain't playing with that.
I know that's right.
He's not a toy. He's a real flesh and blood man. And so, it's almost like in their mind, he's like an all-day sucker. Grandmaster Jay, there's something wrong with that, and there's too much of it. For me, there's too much of it. Like I said, I met the man. We had a conversation, and that from the chat and the things that are being discussed in the chat, the women couldn't. He wouldn't give them 5 minutes He give them less than 2 minutes because they come at him wrong. They don't see him for who he is or his mission. It's just like something to follow, something to do. And that time is past. You know, it's coming down to the wire. It's coming down to the wire. He may not even be alive tomorrow. Somebody may see something to him tomorrow. Then who they gonna follow? Then what bandwagon they gonna jump on? You know, people are going from chat to chat to chat. He was live tonight on the UK. And he and K Money had him, OC had him, Major was running 2 things at one time, that and something else. So be on the sales station, it's like, well, what am I supposed to look at? Who am I supposed to follow? And people go from chat to chat to chat to chat to chat. And so, you know, my loyalty is in fact, I don't say it all the time in all the chats, and I try not to come up too often. I don't want anybody to get tired of looking or listening to me. But I went with the channel that was advertised for impact, you know, and I don't see why anybody with that information didn't just put it all in one place. Everybody goes to this. Go to Diamond Radio and do that instead of having 3 different groups. That's because there's 3 different platforms for everything, but everybody got the same thing. What are you doing? You know, that I need to get that off my chest. And when it was said, you know, about not idol worshiping him, that was for me. I put that shoe on because yes, I did that. Everybody's acting like he's some kind of teen idol or something. That's a grown ass man, and he's on a real mission. And he don't need no cheerleaders, no Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, no pom-pom girls, or nothing like that. He needs people that are going to be able to follow orders, that will run through a fight if they have to.
Preach.
Not all this old booty pooty there.
Preach.
Yeah.
Preach.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
That's what I need to get off my chest.
Hey, I can't even be mad at you because you said a mouthful, and I think that needed to be said. But before I give my feedback on what you said, I want to go to Cuzzo Rini in the building and let her come up here and speak her piece. What's going on, Cuzzo?
I don't even know what to say after that, all that. But that's not why I called. It was a good broadcast. It was a good broadcast today. And I don't get caught into and Lorraine, no, I don't go down rabbit holes. But anyhow, I called about the pride, what you said, the thing about pride, right? And I guess from my experience in the military, they always told us never to wear our feelings on our shoulders, right? And I guess the thing about pride is that, and when I was referring to Lorraine about the mama's cooking, that was like that mother's wit, you know. I know some people probably, was it Kwame Brown? How you say that? Kwame Brown. Well, he was talking about that wisdom that we got from the ancestors, where your mother taught you that common sense, right? And that's what I was teasing her. She trying to feed me some goat. I'm asking her for wisdom, and she trying to feed me some. You know, because I think that we all have wisdom, and we look at things from a different perspective. And I was just, when you brought, that is something important, and we know that in the word it says there's always pride before a great fall, right? And so you said when you started the conversation that even if you a bigger person and you do it, you be the bigger person, and it doesn't matter who's right or wrong. It's the mission that is, you know, it's our goal. Remember when we first started? I've been in this chat since about January, right? So about January, remember when my mother transitioned, right? And you guys wish me well. And it's always been about unity, and it's been about the movement. And so we can't get caught in the weeds about feelings, because we know that we don't fight against flesh and blood. This is spiritual warfare, right? And so when pride coming out or forgiveness, we all follow. Well, we follow the Most High, most of us, and some people don't follow the Most High. They go by themselves. But whatever your guide is, we have to stay focused. When they stay on code, that means our mission is the liberation of our people and us getting ahead. So we can't let little things like our feelings get in the way. And so if we've been trying to get people to unify, and then the enemy come in, and then we ain't unified. So how does that help the people? Because he'll infiltrate us because we dealing not flesh and blood, but you got to realize sometimes it's not that person. That's just the enemy coming in, attacking you or me or Lorraine or anybody. He can attack people down. Sometimes we down there in the chat. And like the other day when you were talking to Legend, you can type something and the person up on the chat can interpret it to mean something else. And he came up and he explained himself, right? And so it's all about communication. And we can't let the enemy trip us up from what our mission is, because we know that the Most High use you guys because we hear the word in your singing. So that's all I want to say is, I don't all that blah, 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 me and my feelings, I don't care about that. I go with what a little bit my mama sprinkled on me of being wise and being smarter and being a bigger person. So that's all I had to say, cuz.
I want to respond to that. Then I'm going to go back to Lorraine. And when you say, we can't allow the enemy to, I guess, take us off track, but when it's within the family, you know what I'm saying? Right. And we're talking about pride and forgiveness and all of that. If there's a guilty party and an innocent party within the family, and we're focusing on the greater cause, and the innocent says, you know what, forget the feelings, I'm going to step up and say, just leave it alone. You still got, I'm going to just say, a semi-bad apple who just did some bogus shit, regardless of whatever it was, to somebody in the family, and you let them get away with it. I think you're only stronger as your weakest link. Always remember that, cuz. But go ahead.
But you said that something. I'm an example. You said, my mother just passed. It's 8 of us, right? But like you said with your brother. Well, my brother might did some messed up stuff. Like, wow, what did you do? Forget the rest of us? But you know what? At the bottom line, I may not like what you did. I might not think, but you still my brother. And because we have that connection as a family, you can get past, because we're family and we united, we can get past that. Even though, you my brother, I just know you got that fucked up personality. I hope my brother ain't listening. But you got that fucked up personality, and you don't talk to none of us, and we not psychic, we know. And he probably think I'm kind of messed up. But you have to get past that, especially because remember when Antoine got sick, the mission was, hey, when something, you don't wait till something get bad, then try to think. But then that got us focused. But you don't wait till you get a life and death situation to try to figure out that we need to unite, right? Because the cause is bigger than our pride, right? Because you think that I'm trying to take it over. Or you think I'm trying to be bossy, right?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but I just like that I know, and you're a younger man than us. You make me feel old. But remember the ancestors. Remember, I don't know if you remember the wisdom that your grandmother gave you, right? You always go back to that, because that's what's going to take you. That's what we rely on, that wisdom. And that's how the Creator uses us, and we can always go back, because all of us got opinion. They like buttholes. Everybody got one, right? But you can always go back into that source, that inner source, and let him be your guide, right? And if a person doesn't do right, you just turn it over to Yah and let him, because you know what? It's that person's loss. So, if I mess up, it's my loss, right? If I screwed up, it's me, right? Right? Because nobody's perfect, and we all make mistakes, right?
Right.
Right. Nobody's perfect, but I don't feel not when you love somebody, because if you didn't love them, it wouldn't matter.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm your cousin.
But I want to go back to You know, I appreciate you for breaking that down. I'm gonna say this because it's easier said than done to be able to live that what you just spoke. It's hard. It ain't easy. But Lorraine, what you said earlier, it doesn't get no realer than that. Because as you can see, you can look into this chat right now. Hey, what is you doing, Lorraine? Is you beating up the goats?
Yeah, she cooking.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
You can look at this chat. We normally have about 20 to 25 people in here. And that was like 7, which doesn't bother me because the people that need to be here is here. And that's what matters to me. But you can see the it's almost like a YouTube prostitute. They jump from channel to channel. You feel what I'm saying? And remember, I think before I speak, so I'm not going to apologize for what I just said because I meant every fucking word of it. But I don't. It doesn't bother me. It's just like what you said. You're cheerleaders. Do you know what you should be doing right now? If you following this man that you idolize, as you would say, and I'm only using that term because you used it. Okay. What if this man did not make it out of this situation he's in? What are you gonna do? Continue to be a YouTube prostitute, and you're gonna jump to somebody else instead of doing what this man is teaching. You know what I'm saying? You rather just follow the next person. You know, you got OC the Great, you got Talk Black TV, Major TV, whatever their name is. I don't go over there, and that's nothing towards those guys at all. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I do. I do me. You know what I'm saying? I don't ride nobody coattail. That's not what I do. But I salute Grandmaster Jay, and y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? I salute that brother because he's doing something that nobody had the balls to do. But at the same time, what you said is true. You know what he stand for. Don't look at this man as just a public figure and you think he look good and all that shit. That's not what that shit about. This man this man is fighting for equality. He's trying to help us learn to defend ourselves and get what the fuck is owed to us. You feel me? Yeah. So I had to salute you on that because I don't think nobody else would have said that shit. That's some real shit. But y'all sit tight, man. Let me hit that new joint from YJ and goddamn LA, man. This is LA versus YJ, man. Let's get it.
All right.
Black Sector Mafia. Woke up in the trap house, bad bitch up in my bed. Last night I blew her back out. Different things in my life that make me act out. My mama got a new man, I guess that mean my dad out.
But look, I wasn't tripping, I was plotting another scheme. Like how to get a check and stack it up so I can ride clean. 17, pulling off the Latin and colors, chasing that legal money. Mentally focused on getting duckets already.
Uncle Rock taught me the dope game. He said all money ain't good money when you move them things. When we young, we don't like to listen. But that nigga so dope until he died, never went to prison.
And that's the type of shit that's rare now. Cause niggas always get off in the mix, see it fluctuating and tear it down. Maybe loose lips, maybe over jealousy. One day cool, next day the enemy. But it's
YJ versus LA. Still sharpin', still y'all should get out the way. It's go versus gold right now. It's go versus gold right now.
Look, I've never been a type to exaggerate my life. For the people that listen to what I write, I couldn't do it. Foundation built off integrity. B-Sec Mafia, give them the recipe. Tell them.
I ain't with all that capping, boy, really getting dough. Nigga, not a fake player, boy, really got hoes. Niggas try to pocket watch, but I got the dust up on the low. Them niggas don't know when to stop, that's why them niggas stuck in gold.
Cold girl, 15 below, she asked me why you so heartless. Probably cause I'ma do me with or without you regardless. So ride with me or kick rocks. I seen the game from a bird's eye view and I ain't switching the plot. Yeah.
Get out the way for the takeover. YJ versus LA, I'm glad to say the wait's over. Niggas mad when it's time to blow. But when nobody can't do what you do, then you become the GOAT.
Cause listen, bro, it's not about metaphors, it's more than that. Verse full of purpose, open the curtain, it's more than rap. That verse art, the vision is larger, yeah. Diverse art, the vision is sharper. Hold up.
YJ put the mix on my voice. Now these bitches want to dick up in their lips when they moist. Look, port, it's just how I said it be. Them niggas mad that the big dogs a different pedigree.
And it's levels to the shit, I found that out early. Feel like an endangered species, what could they tell me? Not a damn thing, that's the reason I campaign. Tell them keep cool, stay in your lane.
Get out the way for the takeover. YJ versus LA, glad I said the race over. They mad when it's time to blow. When nobody can do what you do, then you become the goal.
B-Sec Mafia, ain't no stopping us. B-Sec Mafia, ain't no stopping us. Ride out. Ride out. Ride out. Black Sector Mafia.
All right, that was my brother's BSM. YJ versus LA, GOAT versus GOAT. They just dropped that yesterday. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to their channel. What's going on, Professor Cupcake? Welcome. But we got Lorraine and we got Cousin Rita in the building, and they dropping some bombs, some knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say something about this?
Of course. Go ahead, cuz.
Okay, what I'm saying, I'm not concerned about, what other people.
Hold on. Let me. Go ahead. I'm gonna mute me and Lorraine. Go ahead.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What I was gonna say is, I'm not, for myself, I'm not saying what's wrong, but we all got a purpose, that our mission that y'all have us on, right? And I'm not concerned about what other people do, or what not, or where they are. But I think that if we do our part, and if we're following the Most High, or we're following, not some people aren't following the Most High. Some of them are following the mission of protecting our people. Now, this is serious. Those people, those crackers are not playing. Those people are serious. If you look at anything that's going on with the news, you see in California, they put the gun law down. In Texas, they said, oh yeah, y'all can everybody can have a gun. Well, they're not selling us the guns, right? They buying guns, but they're selling, everybody can buy guns, but they ain't selling the guns to you. So I'm saying we don't have time for all this, little pity pat, minor stuff, because this is real. The struggle, we always talk about the struggle is real, and we don't have time to play games. We need to stay focused on the mission, and the mission is, hey, check out the history. And these people aren't playing. They talking about putting Trump back in there. You know what I'm saying? And ludicrous as it seems, they don't seem like they're trying to stop them, right? So we have to keep our head on the swivel, stay focused, and don't worry about what the next person gonna do. You just do your part, and we just stay in the battle. And like I said, we all got a purpose. Like, you guys have a purpose. You body to be, as imperfect as we are, y'all can use you guys, because you always bring out the word in the message. So we have to stay focused. We all have our purpose, and I don't get caught into politics and all that stuff. But I just know that this is real, right? And I'm gonna take care of mine and myself. Hey, I ain't taking this for no joke. These people not playing, and I'm not playing it like your grandson say. We ain't playing.
Don't do that. Hey, though, but on the real, you know what I'm saying? For those who are really out there that's for the greater cause, salute, man. You can make noise while this man is down and out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand what he's fighting for. And if you're gonna wait for him to be unsilenced, that's the wrong move. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what to do, you know what I'm saying, do some research. Ask for knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You know what we're fighting for. Do something. Don't just goddamn sit in somebody's goddamn chat and just jump from chat to chat because they close to Grandmaster Jay. That's not fucking helping shit. Because you got to understand, I'm not speaking bad on nobody. Let's get that straight right now. But if you ain't learning nothing and you just there because he's close to him, you ain't for the greater cause. You are a groupie. Point blank, period. Sorry. Hey, you know what, Lorraine, you going to have motherfuckers try to kill me.
Hey, and for real, boss, you down there in the belly of the beast. You down there, and you know you live in Brunswick. You know them people not playing, and it's not a game. It's not a game. Yeah.
It was Lorraine in there tearing up all the goddamn dishes.
I thought them goats was crying.
Hey.
But you talking about people trying to kill you? See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not playing anymore, and I don't want anybody taking pot shots at me because I'm telling the truth that I see it. But you know what you said about YouTube or YouTube? Ooh.
I said it.
Now that, yes, you did, and I agree. This that's a good one. That's a good one.
Hey, my name Wes. I ain't in that mess.
Lorraine, Renee ain't saying nothing. That came from Boss, and if Lorraine, we standing up for what we believe now. But you know, it's obvious, man. It's obvious, and I've been noticing. I just don't say nothing because I'm not a crybaby like Lorraine said I am. I cry about things that touches my soul, and that don't fucking bother me at all. But it's certain things that touch my heart that makes me feel good, and you know, a tear may come down. But don't get that shit fucking misconstrued because I'm a crazy motherfucker. You feel me?
Hey, let me ask you and Lorraine something. And I know sometimes you have to give people tough love, but some people, they don't know and don't. My mother always taught me that little sprinkle, that little mama's cooking, is that sometimes you get more flies with sugar than you do salt. And then some people, like when we were in the military, some people needed we call a kiwi injection. They need a kick in the ass. They need to put the kiwi on the but let me say this. But you can't go around kicking everybody. But when you turn around and you kick your good folk, then you get good folk, that's bad on morale. So you have to know when to give an injection and when not to. You know what I mean? You know. So I just think I'm not for just kicking everybody. Saying right. Everybody screwed up, right? Yeah.
You're right. You absolutely right. You don't want to, but as a unit, the good suffer with the bad sometimes. That's just how it go. But I feel what you're saying, though. I feel what you're saying.
Hey, I guess your grandma beat everybody at the same time, huh?
Damn right.
Everybody got a whoop. Everybody got beat, right?
Damn right. She knew her grandson ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? What happened, Jason? Look, Grandma, I don't want to snitch on nobody. You okay? You gonna catch this belt? Then, yep, he did it. Hey, I really, really, really appreciate y'all for coming up. This is awesome. I don't even want y'all to leave. Matter of fact, I tell you what, we're gonna jump to another jam and y'all we're gonna check out this chat when I come back because we got Professor Cupcake in the building. Hey Carla, you feel real lonely down there, don't you? I'm fucking with you, Carla. We're gonna play that sanctified section, man. We'll be right back after the sanctified section goes off. Check it out.
I know as a man, I got pride, and I damn sure know nowadays women got pride too. But when it comes to a friendship that's worth something, man, sometimes you gotta think about it. Is it really worth it? Don't throw that shit away over some bullshit, man. Real shit. We all got pride, but it don't matter. Just take a look at the situation, be better. Nobody wanna let up. Everybody feeling fed up. We some competitor. Nobody can say we regular. We all got pride, but it don't matter. It don't matter. Hey, let that shit go, pimpin'. It really don't matter. We some competitor. Nobody can say we regular. Let the partakers out. Oh no, we cannot do that. Screw that. Nobody won't make a move. I'm a man and I know the rule. Put aside my little attitude and I do what I gotta do. It ain't nothing I gotta prove. I respectfully came at you at an angle you ain't approved. You became a stranger I knew. I noticed you changed your move, but I guess you thought it was clue. I don't get it. What is you doing? You can't tell me that I was rude. And you know me, I'm not a fool. And you know I play by the rule. I'm the realest and I can prove. From the music up to the movie, together we never lose. How we went to beefing from cooling to dissing when we was groovy. You don't see it, but pimp, we lose it. I'm done with all the confusion. Can't look at me as a nuisance, and I prove it in all my music. Be the bigger man, now I can't do it. We all got pride, but it don't matter. Just take a look at the situation, be better. Nobody wanna let up, everybody feeling fed up. We some competitor, nobody can say we regular. We all got pride, but it don't matter. It don't matter. They let that shit go pimpin'. It really don't matter. We some competitor, nobody can say we regular. Hey man, all that pride, man, we gotta put it to the side, man. It's a greater cause and a bigger picture, man, that's being painted right before your eyes. Don't be the destruction of that beautiful artwork, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was Pride, and of course, you don't know what the first song was. I don't even
Big
remember.
Dog. Big Dog.
Dog in my section, sanctified section. That's my shit right there. Y'all be looking out for that new BSM project coming real soon. But I want to thank my gracious family, cousin Renee, and my big sister, goddamn Lorraine, for blessing and gracing the panel and just keeping it 100. And that's what this page is about, man. You know, staying real, staying solid with each other. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people come on here and just want to be seen. But when I invite people on this panel, I want to hear the real. Don't give me don't sugarcoat shit for me, because I can take it. I'm a man. You feel me? But I definitely want to give y'all an opportunity. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say, you know, before y'all let y'all go? Because damn, I ain't realized we've been on an hour and 30 minutes. But Rena, you want to go ahead and say, you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Yeah, so since this is a big dog section, right? I think that I think the key is that every morning that we wake up, we should make sure that we stay focused, right? Because this is real and it's not a game. And you know, I've been blessed in my life to be in leadership, and you can't let the little things get next to you or what things say. Look at Grandmaster Jay. Even though black folk have done more to him than worse than the white people, but he stayed focused, right? And so even though we are not where he's at, we have to not let the distraction and get focused on what our mission is, right? And so, like I said, I've been blessed to command over 600 people. And if I worry about what they said to me or what they did, then I'd have never got anything done. And that's a part of being leadership. And so, like Grandmaster Jay taught us that, you know, some of us didn't volunteer. Some of us, hey, you didn't know you might be in this position, but we are in the public. And so we have to be careful, you know, even though we know how we feel and stuff. And I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that Grandmaster Jay want to say to a lot of folk he don't say, right? But in leadership, because some people are at different places and everybody's not at the same place. So we just have to be, you know, attuned to what we say and focus on the mission. And, you know, and things that we can't fix, we just give it to God, right? That's the best we can do.
Absolutely.
And thank you for letting me up here.
Hey, it's all love anytime, because you know you welcome up here any damn time. Okay. Lorraine?
Okay. While I was listening to the music, I was looking at the chat, and I remembered this. The whole thing was about pride to begin with. And so what I want to reiterate is the alpha. Alpha is first, and beta is second. There's alpha male, alpha female, and a beta female cannot outdo an alpha male. she should be in a mental position where she should bow down and apologize for insulting.
I can't hear what she's saying. Her voice vibrates. Say it again, because I want.
Yeah, I want you to hear. I want you to hear it too. I'm gonna turn my speaker up. Go ahead, Lorraine.
Okay. A beta female cannot outdo an alpha male, and a beta female cannot name herself or decide that she's going to be an alpha female because she can't. If she is, she is. But what I'm looking at is a beta female trying to wear an alpha female's clothes and trying to outdo an alpha male. It's physically impossible, and she should be mentally prepared to bow down, and stay down till he lifts her up. And so, I'm not claiming to be an alpha female, but I am. I know that I am. I can feel it. And I'm not trying to wear anybody else's clothes. I'm not trying to impress anybody. It's where I've gotten to. But I still bow down to an alpha male.
Absolutely.
Because you can't be any higher than him. You cannot be any higher than an alpha male. And an alpha male knows who he is. His roar is different. If he decides to roar, he can end you with one swipe.
Please believe.
And you have to be prepared to do. You have to be prepared to do battle. If you feel like you're all that, then do battle and don't expect an apology when you're in the lower position. We're supposed to accept that. That's the position that God has put us in, and we have to deal with that. You can't fake the funk. You can't fake the funk.
You know what, Lorraine? Though, even though you speaking nothing but straight facts, there are a lot of women, whether they portray to be an alpha female or if they just a regular beta female, they can't accept what you just said, even though it's in the word. I've dealt with that in my home because some females just feel like they should be in charge, and they can't accept a secondary role to nobody, whether it's their husband or anybody. But if you expecting to have a long lasting relationship with whoever this male is, you're gonna have to accept your role, because the greater man upstairs will humble your ass. And I hate to say it like that. But what will happen? And this was told to me, and I believe it because I watched it happen. If you put anybody before this man, anybody that you're putting before him, he will make you pay for that. It can go to the point where this person that you're putting before him, you might lose that person. So maybe life, relationship, whatever, because you ain't do what he told you to do. If you embark on a marriage and you have that, you got those three chords, you got wifey, husband, and the Holy Spirit, that's the only way it's going to connect. If you eliminate one of them, it's not going to work. Never. It's facts. It's facts. And nobody want to hear it.
But that goes back to when, remember when we spoke, you had another, I guess we had a conversation, and you were talking about people being equally yoked, right? And so when you get to a certain point, you have to know, that person, you have to know who you are. Sometimes people just pretend to be what they think a person wants them to be, but you have to know who you are. And then if you go into it knowing who you are, pretending to be something that you aren't, then when the reality come after so many years, that stuff get old real quick.
But I will say this. As an alpha male, and as a king of especially my home, if you are a king, and this goes for the men that may possibly listen to this later on, if you're not leading the correct way, they don't have to listen to you. Because if you are leading and it's not by the morals or the teachings of Christ, they can just ignore everything you just said because you're not leading the correct way. Trust me, I studied this, and that's why I take pride in what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm doing it the wrong way and people just go astray, I have to accept that. But if you go astray because of you just don't like what I say, deuces. You'll deal with that man later on. I ain't no judge. But hey, I'm done. But I appreciate y'all for real.
Thank you.
Lorraine, Renee, my queens, I love y'all. Just know that.
All right, stay focused, cuz.
I got you.
All right, okay.
All right, cuz.
All right, talk to you later, Sister Lorraine. All right, God bless. All right, bye-bye.
Okay, both man. I'm gonna hang up now.
All right.
Oh, shalom.
Whew. Hey, regardless if it was 5 people or 50 people in this chat tonight, this was a very powerful chat, powerful live. I appreciate everybody that was here, the ones who came in and dipped. It's okay. I don't care about that. I got a job to do. I'm going to do it. If you're here or if you ain't here, if you're with me or you're against me, it doesn't matter to me. It's a greater calling on my life. You know what yours is? Carla said she wanted to hear Heaven. We're going to play that, and I got another one after that, and I'm getting up out of here. So let's go to Heaven. Appreciate y'all. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I want to thank Lorraine, Renee, coming up here blessing the panel. Shout out to Carla for staying down. You had me wondering for a moment, but you're back. So salute. To the people that was here earlier that dipped out, appreciate you for coming too as well. The job is not over. And I told y'all from day one, whether it's 5 people in here or 50, I got a job to do. And whether you ride or you slide, I'm still going to be here. Y'all be easy. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep doing what you need to do. Because it's survival of the fittest. And it don't matter who you know. It's about what you do. It's about your movements and how you move amongst this evil world that we live in. Because one false move and it's over. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. We're going to do the throwback salute. Here's Jeans of Soul. Y'all be easy.
Pandemic is worse than Corona.
Work hard. Be somebody. And be something more than what you see in the mirror. Let the world be your mirror.
another trend. Instead of glorifying the evil, help your brother win. Shit, I'm sick of seeing what we now defend. What we used to call lame niggas jumping in. Like you the devil's friend. Need to tuck that shovel in. Cause that grave that you digging, niggas helping him. It ain't no wealth in sin. Go ahead and mail it in. Cause I'ma defend this melanin skin I'm in. The clever you is, the better the man you is. Instead of a bid, why don't you take care of your kids? I guess you ain't noticed that we losing, friend. Try picking up a book and read it through the end. Can't let the news tell you who you is. Cause they just make us out of fools and we just let them win. That pussy Trump wore the devil's friend. But guess who let him in? It was us in the end. If you ever pay attention, it seems like we glorify the bullshit. We praise all the evil shit that's being done to us, whether it's done to us on a racist standpoint or it's done to us by us. You feel what I'm saying? I think a lot of people don't realize how much power we have to change what we see. The wind starts in your mind, but it's not a breeze. Proper planning and belief can take you to your dream. And what you think is what you really see. So negative thoughts gon' bring negativity. We living in these last days, ain't the time that you play. We gotta knock down these barricades. But we say we want better days. But take your mind off the bullshit like who got on the better J's. Take some time and try to meditate. We in the hole, you gotta know. If it's a God and it's a better way. And them haters, just let them hate. If you in favor, they can't escape. We all got a day to fade. Respect your bloodline, my genes is a plate. I'm full of soul, keep my food on my plate. Can't be a fool, cause it's rude when they awake. And the Jakes at your plate and put that light in your face. Now you might have missed that. But that light should have been turned on a long time ago, bro. But we so focused on the wrong shit. Shit that don't do us no good, mean us no good. You shouldn't be competing with nobody with the same color skin that you have, you feel me? Because we already up against the 8 ball. You feel what I'm saying? It's time we open up our eyes, man. Boss.
Body to be global. And we ain't playing with you.